Okay, guys. So the first map is JMB Mega Random. And for those people who know Mega Random, it can be literally anything you would like to. And it turns out that we will see a 2TC start for both players. I don't like the idea of Sitaux engaging with his Dark Age scouts, because you lose so much HP, you don't really gain anything. Did he kill a villager? Yeah, one, but that's not worth it in my opinion. And now those scouts are heavily weakened, while Vinchester still has quite some HP left on these scouts here. So he will be able to pick off one villager at least, maybe a second one as well. Yeah, a second one should go down as well. And this is just beautiful for Vinchester so far. There's a harassment going on as well. 2TC starts are very hectic. Very, very hectic. Sitaux with Chinese here playing in the blue trunks, and he is adding scouts from 2 stables. So he wants to crank out the scout numbers heavily. Both players, as far as I know, went to the top 3 of the most recent Double Cup tournament. So obviously both of them are going to be very familiar with the start, not like people, for example, like DOUCHE, who never plays those tournaments. So yeah, they both will feel very comfortable here. Hindustanis, once they reach Castle Age, they will feel very good with their camel approach. Chinese, however, very versatile as a civilization. Overall, I would prefer Hindustanis to also save food from the villagers, as in Feudal Age they only cost 40 food instead of 50, and Castle Age it will be 35 even. So you can really get a very good boom going as Hindustanis. And yeah, Sitaux is returning the favor here, killing another villager. Vinchester completes wheelbarrow. Sitaux has that already as well, but Vinchester much faster up to Castle Age. While Sitaux is still thinking about playing heavy Feudal Age, as he has not even transitioned to gold yet. Okay, running through the TC here. Spearman doesn't take the hit here, or get the hit on those scouts. And all of a sudden we talk about 2 stables here. There is a gap here, not the worst for Vinchester, as he still has 2 spearmen here for the defense. And does he commit here? Oh, Sitaux don't commit here. He's taking too many hits here, and it's not worth it against one villager. I mean, Vinchester doesn't really care about that one at all. Bloodlines incoming. Sitaux doesn't have axe, or doesn't have bloodlines yet himself. And yeah, the spearman taking care of that low HP scout here. And another to die as well. So overall, Eco KD 2-3 and 7-6 overall KD ratio. Vinchester walling himself in here. So his full focus will be on this side. And he's going to feel very good. On the other side, Sitaux not looking as good with the walls. I guess he will try to... No, he will not be able to wall this here. It's just too open. He could have walled there, 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 and there, and built the 2 stables here. Just like Vinchester did it. And now, it looks pretty damn good for Vinchester. Just a heavy lead. Will he notice this one? Yeah, he's chasing those bad boys. And now he will see, okay, there's actually a hole in there. Look at Sitaux, man. Like, he's trying to be so annoying. And he is annoying. Gotta keep in mind, guys, both of these guys have been relegated to Golden League and TTL. And now, scale mail armor for Sitaux. Okay. And camels hitting the fray by Vinchester. Has Vinchester added any extra TC? Yes, this one. Adding stone as well. He wants to start going strong with the castles. Because something you always have to keep in mind, guys. If you have a camel sieve, it is always a risk that you get pushed by siege and pikemen. It's something which has to be in your mind. Both players with the same amount of villagers. If we take a look at the economical situation, Sitaux has gathered a little bit more here, but Vinchester will be able to catch up very soon, I suppose. So now, what is the play for Sitaux? He's actually going for knight pikeman play, and I love that as well, because camels or Hindustanis in general struggle against that a little bit until they reach Imperial Age. Beautiful raids by Vinchester, and he's doing these kind of things very, very well. He managed to get 3 additional, or maybe even 4 additional villager kills here. Might get another one as well. No, never mind. And he also gets the confirmation now. Okay, my opponent is actually playing pikeman here. So we have to think about a switch if necessary. And the question now is, what will he go for? It doesn't look like he will add any ranges for CA play, for example. So I expect him to defend with castles and go for Gulam if necessary. That's what he's going to go for. Yeah, Sitaux. He is taking care of this here, plugging the gap here. Otherwise, this could have been problematic. But obviously, at this level, things like that, it's just not happening. Oh, that villager actually survives here. That's not too bad for Vinchester. That's not too bad. Second lumber camp being produced here. Now, if we think about transition for Imperial Age, just as we're reaching a point where things are stalling out a little bit here, we have a little bit of a break. Hindustanis with hand cannoneer hussar play should dominate completely. For Chinese, I would say you want to have arbalest, maybe chukanus against with light calf or halberdiers, depends if your opponent. Nah, like light calf and chukanus should be the play for Chinese here. But yeah, Hindustan is definitely going to be stronger here. The hand cannoneer is just going to be a very strong unit here, and indeed we see the castle. That one will finish. Was not the best trade for Vinchester, but it is a trade he can afford, and it was also very important to him as he wants to get the castle up. The middle control is just very, very crucial. And also, taking a look at the resources, it just feels like Vinchester's economy is just a little bit better here. Hindustani camel, they attack 10% faster if I'm not mistaken, right? Take notes, guys, yeah. Also, gotta keep in mind the pikeman doesn't do as much bonus damage against camels as it does against knights. Also, a nice feature I learned a couple of weeks ago. And Hindustanis also get a bonus attack on buildings. So those camels actually wreck buildings. Look at how fast it goes down. Okay, he's actually repairing it. Never mind. But look at that. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know how much damage it actually does. Maybe 8 or something. It's definitely big. And look at Sitaux. He's even pulling away the weak one, just to be as annoying as possible. Vinchester has paid attention though. And now, defense is ready for Sitaux. Yes. Heavy plow incoming. Oh, those camels are trapped, guys. Those camels are trapped. But pikes are generally stronger against camels than knights, right? Yeah, of course, because knights deal more damage than knights. What is Sitaux doing? He wanted to quick wall this. Love the idea, didn't work out. The timing, the momentum, yeah. But the castles are coming up here. The castles are coming up for Vinchester. And that's going to be very hard to push for Sitaux. Especially if you look at his economy. If you look at his resources. I mean, economy itself looks good. 45 on food. That's not too bad. But the issue is, he doesn't even have scale boarding armor. Hallelujah. But Vinchester is just too well positioned with the castles. We see a defensive castle by Sitaux now. But he will always have to push up the hill. And that will always give Vinchester a advantageous position. Always. Gold and stone mining upgrade incoming. Sitaux sees this now. Vinchester reacts to it right away. But some villagers could get damaged here. Does the chat work? Because it has said that it's reconnecting. Can someone of you guys write something? Just to give me the confirmation that the chat is working indeed. Okay, thanks guys. Chat has become so quiet. I was like, what's going on here? What is going on here? Yeah, it's not TTL, I'm just checking. This is best of 3 quarterfinals. Finals. JMB. $500. Awesome. Both players up to Imperial Age. Sitaux just a little bit faster. His population is a little bit better. Well, 161 against 161. Let's not think about that one. The final tonight. Which final? Mr. Schneider. I love the additional fletching here. Fletching, ballistics should be in your mind as well as Vinchester. Love this castle as well. There are a lot of castles for Vinchester. If he now stonewalls this as well, then he has full control here. That scout getting the extra information here. Oh, Schneider, the finals are going to be today. Everything will be played today. Everything. I don't feel like the Gulam are that strong anymore since the recent patch. Big day incoming, yeah. It's weird that Sitaux is staying on nights. You need mobility on big map. You need mobility first of all. And second of all, what he's thinking about is halberdier and cavalier play. Which is not bad. But I just think if Vinchester adds hand cannoneer and stays on camels, that just shreds everything. That just shreds everything. Absolutely. Okay. 200 population almost for Hindustanis. We see conscription and heavy camel rider incoming. And this is a bad fight for Vinchester. He has to retreat here, and that's exactly what he's doing. Full hand cannoneer should be shredding. You also want to have something in front. I guess Hussar would be better, as you don't want to have a double gold composition. And Hussar in front just makes it so much easier to play. Bam. I mean, Vinchester will see now, okay, my opponent actually tags into cavalry. Does she feel comfortable with that? Because look at this is typical Vinchester. Taking full advantage of his beautiful position with the castles. And now these traps will go down most likely. One goes down. The castle will remain active. Oh, never mind. The castle will go down against that trap, I would assume. And we even have Imperial Camel Rider, Hoardings, and Blast Furnace being tagged as well by Vinchester. And Vinchester with the camels, he can easily go for any raids because he has the mobility. The halberdiers, they are slower. So therefore, it will take some time for Sitaux to catch up here. Oh man, these Camel Riders, they are just insane. A little bit reckless by Vinchester. Throw away these trebuchet. I mean, he needs to focus on this one, right? If he gets that castle down, and all of a sudden, Sitaux will lose his position and his defense for this, for his base, and he only has 2 big bases. And he doesn't have infinite stone as well. I would love to see a castle by Vinchester here. I would absolutely love that. Not gonna happen, guys, but I would love to see it anyway. And that trebuchet, not sure what it's doing here. Oh, Vinchester. 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 Vinchester! Vinchester losing all his camels. He's losing all his camels, guys. At least 15 went down here. But yeah, eventually he manages to get the cleanup on the castle. But that was a very expensive one. And now chemistry up on completion here. And we will see hand cannoneers joining the fray very soon. We also see Grand Trunk Road, which accelerates the gold income by 10% for Hindustanis on each gold source. Plate mail armor incoming for Sitaux. Gap is still there. And now there's a huge raid coming from those 23 Golem and the heavy camel rider, or imperial camel rider even. And this is a good moment here for Sitaux. Yes, will clean some units of Vinchester. However, the siege is not there for Sitaux. He will clean this castle. He will clean this castle. One more shot. Perfect. But in the meanwhile, he's losing a lot of economy here. A lot of it. And this is for sure not so ideal. Not so ideal indeed. Is Nightbot not working? This Nightbot is not working, is it? Let me check here. GG. Sitaux calls it. There's just nothing he can do anymore. Vinchester has all the map presence. And well, also in terms of unit choices, what does he really go for, right? It's not happening. The hand cannoneer, the camels, the castles here. Vinchester was just too much of a good of a position. We have map control. That's kind of the perfect way to command it. Okay, guys. Game number 2 between Sitaux and Vinchester. Oh no, the match against Bhakti are recorded games. So, map is Badlands. And we have 2 characteristics for this map. First one, on the sand you cannot build. Okay, any building, so no farming around your TC. And in the middle, we see a lot of shorefish and forests. On the outer skirts, we see a little bit of trees scattered around and a little bit of extra resources. So this is definitely going to be a map where a big portion of the focus will be forward here in the middle. And we will see both players heavily contesting that one. That is not displayed. Oh, Hecken. Thank you. There are too many buttons I have to push once the game starts again. So we see Sitaux with Magyars pushing in the ostrich here to boost his economy early on, which is always a beautiful thing to do. On the other side, we have Vinchester with Mayans also pushing the deer here, or the ostrich. And I would assume, I would assume to see Sitaux up to fuel age a little bit faster. And that's exactly what we see from him. Vinchester will be up to him to fuel age as well in a moment though. Finishing Loom and being up with 20 population as mines is definitely a good thing to do. What do you guys think about this map so far? Is it something you find interesting? Donjo, yeah. Sitaux is definitely enjoying Megars with the aggressive playstyle he has. This is my first time watching a game on it. I have not seen this map being played somewhere else except when I hosted it for season 1. You cannot farm around your TC now. Also, Loom was not researched in Dark Age from for Sitaux. Popular choices on this map are also Khmer because you can just farm and houses. That's really helpful. That's a crazy map, eh? I'm really surprised by the fact that neither player has gone forward to get shorefish yet. Really interesting. Okay, scouts in the making for Sitaux. And Vinchester will have to be very cautious here. I'm really curious how Vinchester is going to approach this one. Because mobility is not going to be on his side. And will be very tough to defend everything. Okay, I'm finally done with the eating, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, he didn't patrol in, but now Sitaux took the hit on the scout here. And all of a sudden, half of it is down. Second stable by Sitaux. I love it, guys. Absolutely love it. We will see a lot of scouts being produced by Sitaux. And yeah, Vinchester's trying to get the walls down here. But Sitaux ain't gonna allow that. He is not going to allow it, and we will see Sitaux playing full out here, guys. Full scouts. And I think Vinchester will struggle a lot here against this. He will definitely struggle a lot against this here. That's for sure. I mean, in theory, Sitaux can just defend with a well-placed tower. That's what he needs. Right? If he has a tower, then he's fine. We don't see Bloodlines in yet. We don't see Scaleboarding armor in as well, but that's not the most important thing for Sitaux right now. Bloodlines would be very huge for him. If you can't pick... can't win with the scouts against pikemen just means you don't have enough scouts. Exactly. I like that mindset there. And now... Oh. There was a little bit of an engagement, not too big though. And now, wow, extra hits for Vinchester. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Now with that tower, that area is obviously safe. But now I would love to see a tower by Vinchester here. If Vinchester adds a tower here, that's kind of checkmate. It's literally checkmate. I don't think he will do that though. And the funny thing is also, guys, you start with 300 stone here on this map. So you will be able to build 2 towers. A little bit of an engagement here. 3 spears is definitely a nice thing to have. I mean, Sitaux will clean this up, but still, it is a good trade-off for Vinchester. Oh my god, did he lose a lot. And he engaged before Bloodlines! He engaged before Bloodlines! Oh, dear Sitaux. What are you doing to yourself? That was not worth it, no. Vinchester's just like, hey, thank you for that one. Look at that food count. 8 versus 23. Who do you guys think is going to reach Castle Age sooner, guys? Of these two. Who will be up to Castle Age sooner? I think it is going to be Sitaux. I think so. Is this open here? I think it is. Town watch, okay. Sitaux will have a good... Okay, that is not as bad as I thought for Vinchester. Actually, this is amazing for Vinchester. He didn't lose one single villager here. He did not lose one single villager. Are you serious? Okay, maybe one. No, he did not. Never mind. That one villager kill was earlier. Guys, the thing is, if Vinchester is capable of getting into Castle Age, which he seems to be much faster than Sitaux, by the way, scratch my words, and produces eagles, then in all of a sudden Sitaux is dead. That's how fast it goes. But we're still talking about a lot of time here. A lot of time. Well, and it looks like Vinchester will go for a castle as well. In the middle, right? It kind of feels like that. 2 spearmen only. Beautiful place for the army of Vinchester though. Why is Sitaux engaging here? I don't understand why Sitaux is engaging here. I would say it like this. I don't know how the game will continue, but strategy win for Sitaux, execution win for Vinchester. I think Sitaux had 3 bad engagements with his scouts thus far. Finally getting another villager kill here. I mean, Sitaux has 3 stables, doesn't he? Oh, the momentum shift! The momentum shift! There are no spears here anymore. Using the villagers now to fight off against those scouts here. But it feels like these scouts have definitely gotten their value. And look at how many villagers are low HP here as well. Okay, only 2, but you know, guys, you know what I'm trying to say here. Question now for me is, where is the castle going to go? Ideally, forward. To get space control. Sitaux 5 on gold. Don't need so many. And now towers will be pushed. Will be used to go forward. Why does he keep produce so many scouts? Because you will always find damage with those scouts. And he will actually ignore this and will build a castle here, I suppose. No. Because scouts is so much fun. Guys, Sitaux can definitely win this game. I even prefer his situation because he will be able to the tower will range those villages though, right? Okay, he hasn't lost as many as I thought. Baguettes will win this. All he needs is to deny resource for Vinchester. Well, definitely looks good for him. No question about it. But plumed archers hitting the fray now. And these scouts take a lot of damage from this cast. Hallelujah. But the problem for Vinchester right now is he doesn't really have good access for wood. Yeah, never mind. DC goes down here. But yeah, these scouts have been very annoying. The thing is, plumed archers scale extremely well. But we'll see Sitaux now opting to go for Castle Age himself here. And with the Castle Age play, he should be fine. If he had stayed in Feudal Age longer, then I would see risks for him. But now with Castle Age, he should be fine. Oh, beautiful reaction by Vinchester. Absolutely beautiful. He's paying attention to this. These scouts could have dealt a lot of damage here. Could have denied the TC. No, it would have been too late. And Vinchester will obviously try to get the damage down to Sitaux as well. But right now he's just busy defending. And look at, like, Sitaux is doing such an amazing job. Just being super active here. No botkin arrow yet for Vinchester. And now these plumed archers, guys. How much are these plumed archers going to contribute? We need to see a tower here by Sitaux. But it's so hard to engage for the scout. So hard to engage. Will count. Yeah. 49 against 38. I think Vinchester will be able to get the village count up very nicely again. Oh, this is so dangerous. And now with Botkin arrow, and all of a sudden these scouts take a lot of damage. Like, they have 3 pierce armor against 7, right? Yeah. So 4 hits, 4 damage per hit. And that is something you can work with here with the plumed archers. Scouts go down here, and Vinchester is going to be very happy with that. Very, very happy. He needs to clean this up though, because he doesn't have a steady income of gold right now. And how is this game going to continue? I wonder, if we think about late game. Will Sitaux add more TCs here? I think he should. Sitaux still doing an amazing job taking off villagers every once in a while. If you take a look at the overall economy situation, much more, well, not much more, but 1,200 resources gathered more for Sitaux. And I love this TC here. This gives you a lot of ground, a lot of security on the middle. And now you need around 30 plumed archers to be able to fight against this. And that will take a time for Vinchester. Yeah, Sitaux definitely having the upper hand here. This is just so dangerous here. One slip off. One slip off. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Man, that was close. That was close. Hallelujah. I think Vinchester needs ballistics ASAP. I really think he does. It's hard to afford right now for him, but I feel like that's what he needs. Same economy upgrades for both players by the looks of it. I'm impressed. Where's the siege workshop for Sitaux? Siege workshop here, forward. Oh, there. You take it. Love that TC. That TC will help a lot. Yeah, I think right now for Vinchester the most important thing is university with ballistics. You have to get that upgrade. Because the light calves are just going to be so annoying. Look at who's going to build... Okay, never mind. Let me make a screenshot again, guys. I love that. I love that. Who needs efficiency here? Another error, exactly. Exactly. We're thinking about the errors here. And we're bar incoming for Sitaux. Finally. Okay, okay. And it will be hard for Sitaux to push Vinchester right now. Let me be the one to tell you guys. With ballistics, his life will be much easier. Now the siege workshop though. And he will see the foundation. And Sitaux also shows Vinchester like, okay, I'm attacking here. Going to happen. TTL is recorded games, guys. Vinchester losing a lot of villagers here. A lot of them. And how does he counter this? How does he counter this? It's just so hard to play. He will try to get a second castle up as well. That gold pile is going to deplete very soon. 40, 38. Will we ever know the answers to the find the error questions? Yeah, I have to post that. I will start posting it. Oh, guys. This is your codec moment right there. Mangonel. Mangonel! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait, he's... Oh wait! Oh god, this is the game deciding moment right now. Oh, the Mangonel was a hero. The Mangonel was a hero. Vinchester wanted to get the castle up. He's desperate, he knows exactly. If that castle doesn't go up, he's dead. But he took a well-calculated risk here. And that risk is not going to pay off at all. Sitaux is going to win game number 2, guys. And we will jump into game number 3 very, very soon. That's a Doubt castle. Doubt would be proud right now. Yeah, I highly question the Mayans pick here. And no conversion, let's go. GG. Yeah. And that's, guys, what I was expecting. A very close game between the both of them. They were very equally matched. Much better KD here for Sitaux, not surprising here. Resources gathered, much better for Sitaux, no surprise here. And Starkiller, thank you so much for the 13 months. We have already passed the 1 year. Yeah? 57 against 50. Yeah, no. That's the APM here. Good, guys. And decider game for the quarterfinals. Vinchester against Sitaux. Oh. Map is JMB Frisia. And this map, I was like, okay, I want to add one hybrid map into the map pool. For those people who prefer to play hybrid maps here. And civs are persons for Sitaux. And see, guys, this is why I love... this is exactly why I love Sitaux. This guy is going to do something very wild. He has no idea where his opponent is, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. He will go for complete destruction here with the douche. Is that going to work out though? I'm not sure. I highly doubt it. Ah! Ah, extra line of sight. Ah! Ah! I told him Biss against Persian, go to TC Rush. Nice. Margugo, why am I not surprised that you come up with these kind of crazy ideas? Why I'm not surprised? And guys, we finally have a very coded game here on our hands. Metal Mate, thank you so much for the very first prime. Appreciate it, sir. The toy is falling apart heavily though. He's completely falling apart. Oh my god. What is Sitaux doing? What is Sitaux doing? He's failing completely, guys. He's failing completely. He will not even finish the TSC. Margugu, what have you taught him? What have you taught him, Margugu? This is disastrous. This is absolutely disastrous. Oh, God. Oh, no. 10 villages against 10. Oh no, Margugo. Why are you doing this to us? Well, guys, I think that was the very last time that Sitaux is actually listening to Margugo. Margugo, I would not want to look at Discord right now as well. I just picture in my head how Sitaux wins game number 2, has a small or short call with Margugo. Hey Margugo, map is Frisia. I have Persians, he has Koreans. What am I gonna do? Oh, I think I have a nice strategy. You can just go for douche. It's very, very strong on hybrid maps. Okay, if Margugo says so, the finalist of episode 2, I will do so. Well, that didn't work out as well. That's for sure. That's exactly how it went down, yeah. Margugo is not available anymore because Sitaux is putting the hammer on him. Well, guys, what can I say?